Guys, welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. I am John, your indoor hydroponic test dummy. Welcome inside my grow room. Today is May 13, 2015, and I want to do a quick follow-up video about the super galactic air pot thing, in which I transplanted a 4-week-old early Jersey Wakefield cabbage into it, and I wanted to do a kind of a way off type of thing to see what kind of production I'm going to get with this. And I think the parameters were, it would be a pour type of a grow at 1 pound, at 2 pounds it would be fair, at 3 pounds it would be good, at 4 pounds it would be super galactic, excellent type of thing, because the sales pitch on these air pots is that they produce up to 20% larger yield. Now, of course they're talking about marijuana when they're talking about that, but I grew a cabbage instead. So without further ado, here is Mr. Cabbage, and I certainly don't think we are in the good to slash excellent realm of the business. However, we got us a good cabbage here. Now, one of the drawbacks is it did take a long time. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the pot or feeding or anything like that, or if it was the lighting situation, but really we are in about a month and a half, four and a half months from seed to get to this point. So is this a cost-effective activity to grow inside of a grow room? No. Was it fun? Yeah. So let's take a look at this particular cabbage here. It's got a good tight head on it. Let's slice this sucker off, throw it on a scale, and see what we ended up with. Alright guys, there she is. Got great growth on this thing. It really did grow quite well up in the grow room here. Now let me get my knife and scale here, and let's cut this baby and see what we got. Yeah! Wow, some of these leaves are quite big. But anyway, let me peel a couple of these outer leaves back and see what we ended up with. Is this one of these MHP type cabbages? No. Is it a nice little cabbage? What the heck, man? We're going to slaw that sucker up, man, because I love me some coleslaw. Now let's weigh this thing. Alright, let's flip this baby on. Let's flip this baby on. Let's flip this baby on. We're out of batteries. So I'm going to say this is about 1.5 pounds. Just kidding, I'll put batteries on it. Ew. Battery. Alright guys, so I got the scale working again, got some new batteries type of thing in there. I probably lost half a hand due to touching the battery acid, but that's okay. Got it set to the pound scale. For some of you folks out there outside of good old USA, we could convert that to ounces type of thing by hitting that mode button, but there's calculations online for you guys, okay? So I'm going to leave it on pound. And so it is 1.57 pounds. Hey, look at that. I didn't even need the scale. I didn't even need the batteries. I was pretty doggone close. So 1.57 pounds, which I'm calling between poor and fair. But when it comes down to it on an early Jersey Wakefield cabbage, this is probably average, I would suspect. Now, again, I didn't have a control pot in here, which I probably should have to make this a valid experiment to cross against, you know, this particular air pot. But I do have 3 standard pots going outside right now during the spring grow, so I could make a comparison there, though it's obviously under different conditions, the outside versus inside, lighting versus sun, so you know, it's not really fair to come up with that. So I'm going to say that the air pot works, it's good, the grow was long, but nonetheless it was fun. And I did enjoy it. So if you missed the first episode of what this pot looks like type of thing, I will put a link below. If you run into a hydroponic store and see one of these pots running around type of thing and you want to test it out, by all means, test it out, leave some comments below, and I would love to hear about it. So anyway, as always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you again here on Indoor Hydroponics. Peace. I know you guys want me to take that pot apart and wash off the dirt and check those roots out to see what that air pot did, but I gotta tell you, it's too late at night and I'm not gonna do it. But I will do it and shoot a follow-up video in case you're curious. Take care. Into the compost pile these leaves go.